Hey, what is up guys? Matt here from the Toasty Bros and I am back with another video. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at a custom GPU AIO water cooler by Arctic Cooling, the Arctic Hybrid 3120. Now we're going to be putting this on my R9 390 from XFX and try to cool the heat beast that is the R9 390. So what I'm going to do is do two tests, one with the stock cooler and one with the AIO Hybrid cooler. What we're going to be doing is running GPU Firmark, which is the GPU stress test utility, and stress the crap out of my R9 390 and also take into account the CPU temperature. Now you might be asking why I'm taking into account the CPU temperature. The main reason is my case is very compact. It's a silent optimized case and I have noticed some increase in temperatures in my CPU when my GPU is under full load, and I wanted to see if for some reason adding this AIO liquid cooler and moving the actual heat output further away from the CPU would increase the overall performance of my CPU cooling. Now one thing I really forgot to film when doing my testing was to film a before and after sound test to show you what the actual sound is like under load with the stock cooler and this AIO cooler. One thing that I will say, and you're just gonna have to take my word for it, is that it is significantly quieter than it was before. The stock cooler was very loud under load, and the temperatures that I will show you will back up that result, but I will be showing you an example of the sound test with this thing on the GPU, but I just don't have any footage of the stock cooler. But just take my word for it, this thing is significantly quieter than the stock cooler that was on my R9 390 before. So without further ado, let's get right into the results. First up, the stock cooler. With the stock cooler under load using GPU Firmark, we were getting GPU temperatures in the 82 degrees Celsius mark and CPU temps around 52 degrees Celsius. Now this GPU is an R9 390. The very hot running card all the way back from the 290 series and 390 series. These cards are known to be heat producing beasts, and this is going to be a very challenging task for this AIO cooler to be able to try to cool it. Now the install process of the AIO cooler was pretty simple. I did use a different method compared to what was suggested with the retail box. I did leave my own backplate on instead of taking the backplate off because I really did prefer the XFX backplate, and it really does the exact same thing as the included backplate with the actual Arctic cooler. There really aren't any components on the backplate of the GPU that need to be cooled. It's just kind of an addition to add for a little bit better cooling performance. I also didn't use the heatsink and fans that were included with this AIO kit, mainly because I was going to use mini heatsinks that I bought on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description down below to cool my VRMs, and have done a really good job. One thing I have to note is I've had some adhesive issues with these VRM cooling chips. They really have not stuck very well to the VRAM modules, and I really want to get something more sturdy, like a sturdier adhesive, which is something I'm going to purchase later down the line. But overall, for cooling, the VRMs are perfectly fine. There's enough airflow in my case for the actual copper heat sinks that I'm attaching to the VRMs to take enough air from the airflow in the case to cool them off effectively, and the GPU temps will show a significant difference. Without further ado, let's get right into the results of the AIO cooler from Arctic. With the GPU under full load, we were getting temperatures around 73 degrees Celsius, which for an R9 390 is really good. We dropped from 82 degrees Celsius all the way down to 73, which is a good decrease in performance, but is this really worth the price? We'll talk about that after I give you the rest of the results. The CPU, however, went down from 52 degrees Celsius all the way down to 45. I ran this test multiple times to make sure that there wasn't anything with the ambient temperature that could possibly affect these results, but what was showing was solid results. So for 45 degrees Celsius, that is a very good result compared to 52 degrees when the GPU was under load with the stock cooler. So overall, do I recommend this cooler? I do recommend it if you can get it at a good price. At $100, if you have something like an R9 390, I would honestly recommend you look into getting a full custom loop because you're really not going to see that significance of a difference for the price you are paying. But if you have a graphics card like a 980 Ti, 1060, 1070, 1080, and you want to get some extra performance on it, this will probably perform way better than it's doing on an R9 390, which is just a heat producing monster that really needs a lot more to cool it effectively. So overall, it is a great product, and Arctic is awesome for sending this product over for review, so be sure to check it out. And if you want to buy one, links are always in the description down below, and I give this product a big thumbs up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like down below and comment what you think. If you have any suggestions for what I can do to improve this video, leave the comments down below, and be sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new to this channel. We pump out new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and do a live show every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, so be sure to follow our Twitch account to see that when it goes live. And once again, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace out.